as we join you from Arrowhead Stadium.
A losing streak can wear down a team, and of course we've got one team coming in here having lost its last 3.
When you lose a couple of games in a row, you start to doubt what you're doing on the football field. You lose confidence. So what do as a coach in a situation like this? You make it very simple for your players on both sides of the ball. Go back to the fundamentals and just give them this. Let's out-hit the other team today, and that should be enough to help us win the game.
Taylor's set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. Out of the gun. It's intercepted.
Breaks the plane, and he's got the touchdown.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
Steps up and fields it at the 2. And he's out of bounds. And a run back of about 11. The Bills' last drive ended with an interception. So what do you think here, Phil? Will they play it a little safer this time around?
Oh, I don't think so. I think what you do on the offensive side, you stay aggressive. It's not a perfect game. There's going to be mistakes and penalties, and you got to learn to overcome that adversity. So go out there, let it go, and try to score points.
To the outside, McCoy. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
2nd down and 2. Houston's the one who made the big stop.
The Chiefs defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Third down on the way. The Bills at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. And the toss over to McCoy for about 4.
Jim, years ago, you never would have seen a screen pass on 3rd down. But offenses are so varied now. You see it more and more. That was nice execution on that play, and it picked up a 1st down.
The Chiefs go with the dime formation here on defense.
1st down and 10.
McCoy's taking the handoff.
That's a gain of 8.
And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
This will be 2nd down. The Bills lined up. Everybody split out wide. Taylor's back in shotgun formation. The Bills get a 1st down.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Going deep. Man, intercepted. Keeps his legs moving. Going to be a penalty here. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it. The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
Breaks free, has some space to work with.
What a run by Charles.
The Chiefs offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down here after the run.
The play clock's running down. The offense back to the line of scrimmage after going for more than 40 yards on the previous play.
They come to the line at the 24. The Bills defense now is going to go nickel.
First and 10.
Charles is out there to receive the screen pass. Brown's in on the tackle. And now we'll look at the Chiefs offense. They have been a third down juggernaut this year, converting at an unusually high rate. How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
Chandler's marked down after a gain of 9.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. He dives in for the score. Touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff.
Catches it at the 6 and begins the return. And he's met head on right there at the 20. First down at the 20. McCoy. Eric Berry comes up to make the play.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
McCoy taken down. First down at the 35. And that's a gain of maybe 5. Here's the Bills offense. Middle of the road when it comes to passing yards on the season. Perhaps this week in practice they figured something out. Second and 5 coming up.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
The Bills will take the snap from the 40. Handoff. And that's Johnson in on the stop. Now looking at third down. And the flag comes out. And a gain of 4. The defense a little jumpy right there.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Bills will take the snap from the 45. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
That's a timeout by the defense. The Bills believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. The Bills take it from the 43. They complete it over to Charles Clay. He's got a little bit of daylight here. No one's going to get him now. The 10, and in for the touchdown. They're able to narrow the gap a little bit thanks to that touchdown. Important score right there, wasn't it, partner?
Oh, man. It narrowed the gap. It changed the way they're thinking about it. It changes strategy. I know it's close. I mean, it's early in the game, but still, that was a big score.
The point after try is in the books. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. Thomas got a chance to return this one. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Chiefs offense definitely has it in gear, but Phil, their defense keeps giving up these same scores, so it's got to be very hard for this offensive unit to stay confident because they know they can't stop them on the other end.
Well, you know what they're thinking, hey, our defense stinks today, and they're right, boy, it is having one rough day, but the offense is rolling. So when the offense is rolling, keep it moving, keep throwing the football to the open guy, and the offensive line, they've been tremendous. No reason to think that they can't go out there and have another good drive.
The Chiefs still driving as the second quarter gets underway. It's now second down. The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. First down at the 39. It's on target to Jeremy Maclin. The line of scrimmage, the 48. Tight ends in motion here. Now first and 10. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. And now here's Charles on the toss. And that's a gain of 10.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
The Chiefs have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. Second and short, and the immediate handoff to the fullback.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Coming up to the line at the 14. First and 10. And Maclin makes the grab.
Again, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Smith 7 for 7 with that completion. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. Forcing it across for the touchdown. They continue to add to their lead, Phil, late in the second quarter, and so far, there's been no looking back.
Yeah, it's all working on the offensive side. And listen, don't take this for granted. Stay aggressive. Keep throwing that gas on the fire. Pedal to the metal. Whatever cliche you want to use it and keep the pressure on.
Watkins has got a chance for a return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 24. McCoy taken down. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Second and 1 on the way. McCoy is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. They give it to him on the counter. The flag. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. With the penalty, it's now second down and 11.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifted to their left.
Charging ahead. McCoy taken down.
If you want to keep your place on the offense, then catch the pass and break a tackle and get some extra yards. That's what the guy did on that play. Nice job by him.
Coming to the line at the 24.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Williams has handed the football. And it's Eric Berry who brings him down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Breaking huddle at the 14-yard line.
This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Williams on the toss, gets the football. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. That timeout by the offense. The Bills come out in a bunch set. No margin for error. He is in for the touchdown. As we near halftime, that was a much-needed touchdown that suddenly gets this team mentally and even on the scoreboard right back into this game, Phil.
It changed everything, Jim, didn't it? I mean, it changed the fans, the way they're looking at the game, the coaches, the players. It's amazing. One play, and look what it did to this football game.
Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff. Thomas has got it on the return. Finds a little seam, and he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
The Chiefs line up in a tight first half. The score's 21-14. The wide receiver in motion. First down at the 28. They'll run it off the toss. Ball is out.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
They send the tight end in motion.
When you see linebackers moving like this, they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
That picks up 7.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
James Jones has the catch. That's a pickup of 14.
Well, but there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He stepped out of bounds to stop the clock.
The Chiefs have it at the 44. He's hit as he throws it. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Smith's going to take it from the gun. It's complete to Jeremy Maclin. 1st down, offense readying for the snap.
Not surprised at all to see this hurry-up offense in a situation like this in the NFL now. You got to be the aggressor, and this offense is definitely being the aggressor.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
1st down at the 41. Set up screen to Charles. Still on his feet. Charles is brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
When you're trying to score some points at the end of the first half, the best way to do it when the time is against you, get in that hurry-up offense, make the defense sit back, be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance for some points before halftime rolls around.
Jamal Charles carries the football. Gains 5. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
The Chiefs know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through, good solid run that time. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. Smith's now got 20 touchdown passes on the season. Inside of the uprights. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Watkins got it. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Bills really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
The Bills snap it up at the 26. McCoy has the grab. Breaks away. McCoy taken down. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, the second half is underway. There is a flag out. I saw the coach down on the sideline, and he is furious about that ball being kicked out of bounds.
Dude, I have no stake in this game. I'm mad, too. You got to kick it off. The field is 53 yards wide, and we couldn't kick it in between those 53 yards. Man, it's like you hit the driver. You can't keep it on the fairway.
The third quarter begins with this play. That's a gain of 10. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day. Second down following the run. The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. Jamal Charles picks up about 5.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
First down and 10. They're going to run it on the toss. And that's a gain of 10.
That's not an easy thing to do in sports nowadays, is to get over a bad play. The fumble earlier in the game, my man has gotten over it. He is back to running hard and making it happen.
Charles lined up in the backfield. Play clock's running down. It's complete to Jeremy Maclin. Second and 3 coming up. The Chiefs from the 27. And they'll run the football with Charles. That's a gain of 10.
Charles is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First down at the 17. Throws the pass. That's a gain of 6.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
Smith's completed his last 6 passes. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now second down and 4. The Bills lined up in the nickel. Toss play. The Chiefs now move the chains.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
First and goal from the 5. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Touchdown, Chiefs. And a second touchdown on the game. And with that score, they've now got a nice buffer to work with over the last quarter and a half.
They've been really efficient here today. And just another example on that touchdown drive, executing to perfection. And they got a nice lead here. Let's see if they can hang on.
He'll have a chance to take off. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Bills talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
First down at the 24. And that's Barry in on the stop.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Bills snap it at the 31. McCoy up the middle. The Chiefs defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 35. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
McCoy, solo, back set.
Now the defensive line is shifting to the right.
It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out. Boy, that was some hit that time that knocked the ball out.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but listen, you can tell the receiver's expecting that big hit. I don't know why. You're going to get hit no matter what, so you might as well just go ahead and catch the football.
The Bills will risk it here, going for it on 4th down. The Chiefs defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Bills will take the snap from the 35. The Bills turn the ball over on downs.
That's a nice route that time by the receiver, running the corner route, and the quarterback just throws it too far and misses it.
The Chiefs have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
The Chiefs have clearly enjoyed being able to take the air out of the football when needed today. Charles has dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today.
2nd down and 2 to go after the running play. The grab is made by Kelsey. The margin is increased with another touchdown. A little more salt in the wound with that touchdown, and we've still got one more quarter to play.
Hey, look, this is professional football. Don't look for them just to slow down because they're nice guys on the other side. They're going to play hard, so you better make your mind up to get out there and play hard, or you're just going to continue to get embarrassed.
Watkins is going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Bills ready to take over again. They rolled the dice on their last possession, Phil, going for it on 4th down in their own territory. and, of course, they failed to convert.
Look, there's nothing like being aggressive. I like being aggressive, too, when I'm the coach of the team. But, listen, that was just uncalled for. When you're in your own territory, be smart, punt the football, and wait for the next opportunity.
We were both shaking our heads. What were they thinking about here?
Yeah, and saying some words that we can't say on the air.
They're in the hurry-up mode.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
Gains 11. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Taylor's got it in the gun. And he is tackled at the 44. Hurry up, 2-minute offense. Second and 9. To the ground. There's a flag right there. The defense accepts the penalty.
Johnson's as good an athlete as there is at the middle linebacker position, and we just saw it on that run play that time. The inside run goes nowhere because he diagnosed it, shot the gap, and made the play.
And here we have second down. We'll have one more play before the quarter expires. Had it, but dropped it.
The fourth quarter about to get underway, and there's not much left to do in this one other than to run out the clock.
Yeah, that's what you hope to do on the side. When you're winning a game like this, you want to run the clock out. And you know what, Jim? On the other side, they want that clock to run too, because they're just trying to find a way to get out of this game.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down. Taylor's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. It's Clay. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, Phil, as you like to say, lesser announcing teams might point to that old cliche, winning all three phases of the football game, blah, blah, blah. Thankfully, we're above that. But I think you'd have to say it applies to the proceedings here so far.
Well, we think we're above a lot of things, no question, Jim. But you're right. The defense has been great, and it's no cliche.
Coming to the line right at the 50.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Still on his feet. He's got a wide open alley. Graham's there to take it down.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
You know, when the linebackers, when they see that the offensive formation is shifting to one side, well, as a linebacker, you got to play to that strong side and try to get up there and stop the run.
Coming up, second down. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Sherman's going to take the handoff now.
I don't even want to hear about it if they score here. They're running up the score. They're winning big. They're down near the goal line. They're probably going to run it. You know, on defense, you're allowed to compete too and stop it.
Power surge for 6. Touchdown.
And that just adds to what was already going to be a lopsided victory.
Well, you and I have done a few lopsided wins, but this one will be right at the top of the list and right from the very start. You know, we heard it from the coaches. They had a lot of confidence in their team today, and boy, their team came out. They were sharp, and they got it done.
Watkins got it. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line. The Chiefs come out in a dime package. The Bills from the 32. And there's a drop.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Second down here. Taylor's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
And it's caught by LaShawn McCoy. McCoy's met after a gain of 13.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
The Bills get a first down.
Buffalo in for the score. That's his 5th receiving touchdown this year.
Now we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. Thomas not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee.
Look at that. The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the right.
Flip to the outside. Charles is tackled down after a gain of 2. The Chiefs have gone by their usual game plan today. That's running the football. Charles has been a threat on the ground and continues to rack up yardage.
Been tremendous once again today. And look, let's look at this running back. He's got legs of steel. He can break tackles. He can run around you. That's why this running game is so good.
The Chiefs from the 22. And it's over to James Jones. Has the first down and a whole lot more. That's his 3rd catch of the day. Wasting no time now for this next play. 1st and 10. Taking off. Jamal Charles carries the football. Darius in on the tackle.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
First down at the 42. Looking across the middle. Second down after the incompletion.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
The Chiefs now facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
3rd down and 10. And off the mark on that short throw.
The Chiefs put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Fourth down and 10, and they're going to go for it.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Jeremy Maclin makes the grab.
Nice job by the coach that time going forward on 4th down. His team is up here in the second half. He wants to keep momentum on his side. That's why he goes for it, and they get it.
The Chiefs have jumped out to a big lead here, coming off that tight victory a week ago. A good sign for the progression of this team, Phil.
Yeah, they had a good week of practice, and I'll tell you what, the coaches believe in the players, and I really like the way the coaches have called this game. I think that's one of the biggest reasons why they are leading by so much.
Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Well, when you look at this offense, even though they have a big lead here late in the second half, they're never satisfied. They love those numbers, so they're going to keep piling on those stats. Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Chiefs with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before 3rd down. Play after play after play here on this drive. 3rd down and 6. He'll throw it over the middle. Kelsey's got it. 1st down.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this 1st down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it. Why would you go with the hurry-up offense when you have a big lead late in the second half? I guess they just want some more work on it in case they need it in the future.
Well, they got to the quarterback on 1st down. Sets up 2nd and long. Travis Kelce comes down with it. Picks up 8 here. Mounting a serious drive.
Well, they're going with the hurry-up offense, even though they're leading big late in the game. And I guess his coach is just saying, we don't care what the score is. We're just going to keep pushing the football down the field.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 6th play.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Smith takes it from the gun. Jeremy Maclin makes the catch.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a 1st down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
What a drive this has been. This will be the final snap. 1st and goal from the 1. Runs it across for the score. Touchdown.
Well, usually I'd say this last play of the game, even though it results in a touchdown, it means nothing. But in today's game, we know fantasy football, such a big deal. Somebody out there is jumping up and down over that touchdown.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Watkins has got a chance to return this one. Now you start to get a little momentum going. You got the win last week, and you pick up another victory here today.
It's just awesome, isn't it? You know, athletes are incredible. Give them a little positive reinforcement like winning the football game. They believe in what they can do. The coaches believe in them, so they actually give them more opportunities. They trust them more, and that's how you get a winning streak going.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.